We're riding the rails to Great Barrington, Massachusetts, to a house that's red like a caboose and looks like a boxcar. If you like trains, you could say this homeowner is right on track.
All right, everybody, all aboard!
Architect Stephen Dietman's journey began near Railroad Street, when his childhood dream came to fruition.
This is your house.
After a fashion, yeah, absolutely. This was the inspiration.
So Stephen set to work assembling his 1,600 square foot, 2-bedroom home that mimics a train car. From its long, narrow shape to its suspended platform balcony at the back, this home has all the workings of a real train. With incredible views spanning for miles from inside and out, Stephen feels right at home. Inside, the railcar theme steams ahead into the main living space.
One thing I noticed above us is that's a steel beam, right?
Serious piece of steel, certainly for a house. But that goes back to the whole railroad, that the rail comes here and manifests as the steel beam that holds up the roof, but it also architecturally allows me to open up this room.
Pocket doors allow Stephen to open or close off living areas. The long passageway leads to the kitchen.
Tell me a little bit about your kitchen here.
Well, I wanted to, I think going back to the boxcar imagery, create a very simple galley kitchen.
When Stephen bought the land for his new home, the selling point was the working train line just 70 feet from the road.
Most people would not build their house next to the train track. Why did you?
And not most people. I did it, first of all, as like I said, I had a kind of a love affair with trains. I've always liked trains. I think every boy does, but I think I especially did.
And to ensure that the boy in Stephen gets to interact with life-size trains every day, he built a balcony off the back of his home resembling the rear of a train, just so he can watch the trains go by.
It's an infrequent train, twice a day, generally, and it I don't know, I find it reassuring. I don't find it threatening. I like it. So right from the beginning, I saw the tracks and I said, good.
That sound takes you back to being 10 years old.
Doesn't it? Doesn't it? Exactly, and to me, it's absolute music. Well, I think, there's something about freedom in those rails. The idea that they stretch from one side of the continent to the other side.
Stephen's imagination has gone wild creating his railroad home. This architect has certainly drawn from the inspiration in his backyard.
It's not like I'm taking it and putting it in a place where there's no signs of trains, no history of trains. This is really, it's an active rail line. And I wanted to not turn my back on that. I wanted to acknowledge it. I wanted to celebrate it.
Still to come, this couple's home is a tribute to an era that brought them the sock hop and the belt massager.
And I said, I'm going to bring it back to those old days.
But first, this welder's taking a torch to everything in and around her house.
It's like acupuncture.
Don't go away.